Hi, this is javinkharod, a chemical engineer by profession, going to start our today's topic, protecting petrochemical and gas plant. Now, what is that? Due to hazardous nature, the petrochemical and gas plant have always been vulnerable to danger of fire. The huge potential, social, political, financial, and ecological impact of major disaster means safety concerns are always prime consideration. Now, because a blast in petrochemical or gas processing facility can be created a very sudden rise temperature level, the potential of fire to spread is considerable. The effect can be devastating as demonstrated by major blasts at the UK, the Burnsfield Oil Storage Terminal 2005. The initial stage of the incident triggered a series of sequential blasts, eventually engulfed 20 large storage tanks. The blasts were audible up to 2,000 kilometers away. The incidents left 244 people requiring medical aid. Now, hydrocarbon and jet fire. One of the most significant danger faced by oil and petrochemical gas facility is risk of jet or spray fire. A jet fire usually involves a forceful flame created by highly combustible fuel that is released particular direction as result of a leak. Our branch and contained hoses of fuel, the situation can create a particular intense level localized heat plus extra gated degree of the heat flux and turbulence, and is far more capable eroding fire protection visual, damaging structural steelwork and rupturing other vessel and pipe work than non-hydrocarbon blasts. Now, the property of jet fire depend many factors such as fuel composition, rate and release condition. All through considerable research has been done into the topic ever recent year. The still many area uncertainty surrounding the subject, all through danger involved, easily understood. The process heat transfer from the fire, the storage vessel is not. This is one of the reason jet fire and indeed hydrocarbon fire, the general regret as the being difficult to control the achieve fire protection method alone. They are designed only extinguish blast. The create a real requirement of the jet fire is to be contained. Use of passive fire protection measure emphasize insulating the steel and concrete structure, the effect fire limiting rise in temperature. Now structural steel protection. The petrochemical facility often include major structural component made from steel material that is sometimes viewed less prone to damaging effect fire than other alternatives. Steel is seen as rigid, strong, reliable material that is withstand whenever come its way. Unfortunately, this is not always case. When exposed temperature rise, steel can being lost its strength and alarming speed, particularly when under duress from hydrocarbon and jet fire. Passive fire protection measures slow rate of heat transfer into steel structure, significantly delay time it takes to reach the point where structural failure occurs, and it also allow more precious time evaluate personnel being fire under control, helping limit destructive effect of a major blast. Now many hydrocarbon blazes result explosion, victimity, flammable product, causes container rupture, start leaking. Those it follow to be effective type of passive fire protection must be able to withstand a degree explosive force so that remain placed and provide ongoing protection. Perhaps the most effective method protecting steelwork in such a high risk area use spray applied coating system. Now important fire protection system, oil and gas process facility. Due to nature of work, oil and gas process facility surrounded by the fire risk, highly flammable liquid and gases can lead instance fire can be difficult to manage, threatening property damage, pollution risk the human life. American Petroleum Institute, National Fire Protection Association (NFPA) developed code specific for petrochemical facility design to minimize risk and ensure facility protected against damage of fire. As per American Protection Institute, offer a number of resources identify the fire safety hazard associated with oil and gas process facility, provide solution, protection and prevention. Now we go brief about the biggest fire hazard facing petrochemical facility. Biggest fire risk in oil and gas process facility. The biggest risk occur when oil escape from its containment where a stray spark can ignite and start a dangerous fire. Here are six the most common petrochemical fire explosion hazard can occur. Oil process facility. Boiling liquid expanding vapor explosion occur when content are above boiling point and container fail. Explosion, one of the most dangerous scenario. The petrochemical facility explosion are cause ignition, flammable vapor with confined space, flammable liquid, full fire result, loss of product containment in any kind of storage tank. Pair common ignition sources, nearby electric equipment, combustible and flammable liquid storage tank. Fire are also type of large pool of fire, flash fire, the ignition flammable vapor, unconfined area. Most of the happen normal transfer operation, flammable liquid tank spill or leak from flammable liquid vessel. Now jet fire, ignition liquid, gas escape under pressure from process vessel or pipe. Normal combustion fire, class A fire are equally possible. Flammable liquid fire, oil and gas facility, they should be considerable, especially any office or building. Now protect facility, personnel from fire petrochemical fire protection system must be designed address special fire risk of industries. Now component fire protection system, oil and gas process facility, four main component of the robust fire protection system, water and foam, fire suppression system, fire extinguisher, fire alarm and fire safety training. Now fire suppression system. The foam fire suppression is especially desirable petrochemical fire protection system when system sensor detect a fire. Now smooth flammable liquid, viscous bubbly liquid extinguish any active flame which provide the preventing other area catching fire. Water mist system also effective oil and gas process facility because they spray fine water droplet more than 1000 micron across the mist minimize the water damage while still extinguisher the fire. The large dry chemical system effective means extinguisher flammable liquid fire, especially where water supply are not readily accessible. Now fire extinguisher. Oil process facility should primary fire extinguisher as they are appropriate classes of fire industries prone. Typical extinguisher adopted ordinary combustible electrical equipment wiring and flammable liquid and gases. Make sure all employees know where fire extinguishers are located and how to use them. Now fire alarm system. Oil and gas process facility require include fire alarm system that include heat, flame and gas detector, the automatic activation, pull station from manual activation, storage, light and siren, alert personnel to danger. Fire alarm must be regularly inspected and sure compiled with NFPA and API code and can effectively function of any condition. Now fire safety training. Even with best technology, the fire prevention and suppression, nothing can be replaced. Fire safety training. Fire safety training, a safety first approach. The fire preparedness in petrochemical facility comes down to training personnel who will use fire extinguisher tool, respond appropriate fire threat, notifying authorities quickly. A few way prioritize. Personnel training includes specific hazard at your facility, detailed explanation of how fire protection system work and prevent extinguish fire, how to use Firefighting equipment include fire extinguisher, fire alarm, sprinkler system, and any other technology. Utilize your facility. Your facility evaluation plan. Run regular but varied drill, protective evaluation route and response time. Additional training. Consider first aid. Employee can assist. Follow worker in emergency arises, evaluating people danger and addressing minor injury. Oil and gas fire protection system maintenance. Finally, the fire protection system use oil and gas process facility only effective, well-maintained regular inspection and maintenance are not only required fire code but ensure the equipment remain optimal condition, save company money, repair replacement down the road, and best way to keep up the maintenance is committed to regular service schedule. Keep in mind the different type of equipment needed to checklist more frequently. Work with fire safety professionals who are familiar with the fire risk of oil and gas process facility. Ensure the fire protection system is working as it should. Petrochemical facility required highest quality fire protection system paired with top of the line testing and maintenance. An industrial leader oil and gas fire protection engulfed fire and security system has experience and expertise you need. Okay, guys, this is up to we are seeing the very good protecting petrochemical and gas plant and fire protection related system. Next week we have see some other topic regarding chemical engineering subject. Still then goodbye. Do take good care yourself and wishes you a very happy new year ahead.